I didn't slam the door when I left home, but I might as well have. My father stood on the porch with those calm eyes that always seemed to see more than I said. I told him I needed space, freedom, a chance to find myself. He simply nodded, placed my inheritance envelope in my hand, and said, "My son, you'll always have a place here." I walked away confident, excited, swollen with pride, and blind. The city felt like sunlight on cold skin, warm, thrilling, addictive. I bought what I didn't need, impressed people who never cared, and threw money at every temporary joy I could find. I call home less and less. Guilt has a strange way of making you silent. Every time my father's number flashed on my phone, I stared at it, then turned the phone over. Money disappears faster when you're trying to fill an aching emptiness. One day, I reached into my pocket and felt only lint and panic. My friends, the people I fed, entertained, and carried, suddenly had places to be. Rent overdue. Job applications ignored. I was invisible the moment I stopped shining. I found work on a farm outside the city, feeding pigs, animals I once wouldn't even touch. The mud clung to me the way shame clung to my thoughts. Some nights, I stared at the pig food and genuinely wondered if anyone would notice me stealing a portion. I was hungry, physically, emotionally, spiritually. And for the first time in years, I thought of home. I thought of my father. I thought of his voice. I thought of how I traded love for loneliness. One cold evening, I whispered to myself, "What am I doing?" I remembered how even my father's servants lived better than I did. I rehearsed a speech in my head. "Father, I have sinned against heaven and against you. I'm no longer worthy." The words tasted like humility, painful but freeing. I didn't know what awaited me, but I knew what I couldn't endure anymore: life without my father's presence. The road home felt longer than all the days I'd been gone. Each step argued with me. He'll reject you. He won't forgive you. You're not the same person anymore. But somehow, the memory of his kindness overpowered the voice of fear. I kept walking, broken, ashamed, hopeful. I saw him before he saw me. At least that's what I thought. But then he ran. My father ran toward me like I was the only person in the world. He grabbed me, mud and all, and pulled me into an embrace that melted every layer of guilt I carried. I began my prepared speech, voice trembling. "Father, I have sinned." But he cut me off with tears and celebration. A robe, a ring, a feast. He wasn't interested in my past, only that I was home. Part 8, the call for us. Now that I'm living again under my father's roof, I realized the story was never really about rebellion. It was about returning. It's the story of every believer who drifts, every heart that wanders, every soul that tries to live without the one who gave life. And if you're reading this, maybe you've felt the far country too. Its empty promises, its loud distractions, its silent disappointments. But the truth remains. Your father is still looking down the road, still watching, still waiting, still ready to run toward you at the first step back. So here's the call. Come home, repent, return to the Father. Stop rehearsing excuses and start walking toward him. He is not angry at your distance. He is anticipating your return. Your story isn't over. The Father is ready to write the next chapter. All he needs is your step,